Good morning. What is up, YouTube? And hello, good morning. It is Hump Day, my dudes. Welcome back to my Crypto Journey live stream here for coffee, or actually Monster Energy Drink and crypto. Hope you're all having a fantastic morning this morning. First of all, hit the like button. Hit it now. It helps with the algorithm. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. Everything is in the description down below. And of course on Twitter. And you can also see at the top of the screen all the links to my social. They're not links, but they're my social media tags and those sorts of things. And also, if you want to learn about crypto education, I made a video for a cryptocurrency company called Deconnect, and it's on the importance of doxing, importance of knowing who your developers are and dox developers and how to do that. And links to that is also in the description of this video. So check that out if you want to get some more crypto education. I have some more coming very, very soon. And of course, today we are waiting to see what the Federal Reserve announces when it comes to rate hikes. What's going to happen? Now, the cryptocurrency market right now is kind of trading sideways, really just kind of waiting for to see what happens with that news. Now, I'm expecting a 75 basis point hike, and I think that the market I think that's already priced in. And I also think that anything below that's going to be an absolute skyrocket the market for a little bit. But anything higher than that is definitely going to make the market bleed out a lot more, which is going to be crazy, which is going to be absolutely crazy. So we'll see what happens. But what we do know, guys, is that it's going to be a long 6 months to a year. We had a lot of work to do to get the economy up and running again. Not necessarily the economy. It's just to get inflation down because it's out of control right now. And we got to do something. We got to do something about that, right? So it's going to be a crazy week. But there's a lot of stuff going on when it comes to cryptocurrency. Of course, the biggest thing is the Luna Classic burn. Of course, Crypto.com announced yesterday that it will be supporting the Terra Luna Classic burn. I don't know if you guys saw my my sarcastic video yesterday, which is absolutely hilarious. That kind of flew over a lot of people's head, but I was just roasting the people that don't understand really how important it is to have exchanges on board when it comes to this Terra Luna Classic burn, because they absolutely need for it to happen, right? The exchanges need to support this, we'll see what they do, but they absolutely have to support it. And of course, the US government wants to ban algorithmic stablecoins, which to me makes very much sense. I mean, that's what happened with Terra Luna. That's why we're at where we're at today. Algorithmic stablecoins, right? Had a death spiral. Ripple, when it comes to the climate crisis. So XRP making some really, really big moves this week. Of course, up 19% on the week, which is absolutely insane. And yesterday, they were up as much as 18% and 25% on the week. So XRP, Ripple doing big things. Maybe they're going to have a very positive outcome when it comes to the whole SEC lawsuit. I think they're doing very, very well. And the New York judge demands Tether to prove USDT backing. So we've known for a while now, guys, that a lot of cryptocurrency stablecoins have come under fire, most notably Tether, about not having assets to back what they say they have, right? Now, yesterday, it's funny because we actually started talking about this. They were accused of having just Chinese paper back a lot of their the assets that's back in their stablecoin, right? Because of shit were to hit the fan and people started withdrawing all their Tether, all their USDC, we'd want these stable coins to have enough money, right? In worst case scenario, to pay everybody. Now, we all know what happens with banks because banks have been to this before, right? Bank runs where they don't have enough money to pay people when everybody wants their money at once. So we'll see what happens. But first, let me say what's up to the chat. What's up, babies? We got Gabe in the chat. What's up, Gabe? We got Matt. We got DJ. What's up, Bree? Bree, I hope you're doing well. I saw the pictures. That is no bueno. So I hope you didn't hurt anything. Just got some scratches and whatnot. Irish Mike. Selmo Fudd, man. How was your birthday yesterday? The big 5'8", right? Javi. Transport. What's up, baby? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. L, what's up, baby? Cornish Crypto, Sacco Hump, what's up, baby? Bud, M. Henry, Will Enterprise, Fire Up, what's up, baby? Mike Arpey, Escobea, I think 75 basis points. What's up, Fire Up? What's up, baby? Ryan, what's up? What's up, J-Hawk? Lou L. Happy lucky note. It's going to be announced later around 10:30, I believe, right? What's up, Chris Brown? Steve Jones. I'm glad you liked the video, Javi. Had to roast these boys. Yes, it is nice to see XRP looking good, man. XRP has a huge cult following. Awandi, what's up, baby? Maybe well, what's up? If the stable coins is over collateralized, algorithmic coins are fine. You think so? May you be well? Eric, how you doing? It says, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Wow, already starting off with a donation. Says, just want to let you know you were so right about Clear Cryptos. I apologize. You were dead on right. What happened with Clear Cryptos, Eric? Is there anything new I heard about? I haven't heard about anything. What's up, Joshua? What's up, Matt? Everything is going to be rough. Luna Classic might do good because it doesn't seem to follow the markets. Hope some Luna Classic FOMO happens. Me too. Me too. We're gonna. There's a calculator that talks about the burns, but they didn't add in the 1.2% burn tax. Now I watch Cryptos R Us with George every morning, and he talked about the Luna Classic burn. He's not a big fan of Luna Classic because he's not a fan of like hype and hopium and those sorts of things. Which there's a lot of Bitcoin hopium in his videos, so there's that. But Bitcoin's established, tried and true in those sorts of things. Like, for example, this morning he talked about like the equinox, like the fall equinox, like Bitcoin pumps on the fall equinox. Now that's grasping at straws when it comes to positive sentiment, but he's trying to make the audience feel good, But he talked about the Luna Classic burn and how it's impossible. And if you have a burn calculator, which we do right here, it's called the Luna Classic burner. You can see the total supply down here, and at its current rate, right? If you even go to 5 years, the supply it barely goes down by $1 trillion, not even, right? So of course, the 1.2% burn tax is needed. And of course, the more people stake, the more that, the supply goes down, but it needs to be burned. So as far as we know, only Crypto.com is supporting it. I'm not sure why Crypto.com is being vocal about it right now, but they only control about 0.08% of the total volume, right? So if we go to Luna Classic right here, I mean, I've showed you guys this a million times already. But if you want to see like which exchanges matter when it comes to burns, it talks about it shows you which cryptocurrency exchanges have the most of the Luna Classic volume. And as we can see, Binance is number 1. And then we can see all the way down here, Crypto.com controls 0.08%, which is literally nothing. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, it helps, but it doesn't really matter. Now, I think what no one's really talking about, and Javi, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. I do appreciate you, bro. Now, what I think that people have to understand about Terra Luna Classic is that I think what Binance is doing and CZ is doing is he's waiting to see what happens with Do Kwon and the whole legal thing. I think that's a real big deal that no one's really talking about because they're so focused on Terra Luna Classic just making the money. They don't understand that, when it comes to these larger exchanges like Binance, like they're really worried about their reputation. I read a comment last night from some guy saying, oh, Binance is stupid because they're missing out on all the money they can make from Terra Luna Classic. That's the same thing Russ implied about Saitama. That any exchange is foolish not to have Saitama on them because they're missing out on all the volume. You guys, smaller cryptocurrency exchanges, LBank, Bitmart, Hotbit, they really care about volume because they're small. They care about it. They'll list anything. There have been countless rug pulls of smaller exchanges listing tokens just because they want the volume. They don't care. Bigger exchanges, FTXs, the Coinbases, the Binances, they are worried about reputation, number one, especially going forward, right? When it comes to more and more mass adoption, they care about the reputation. They're waiting, in my opinion, I don't know, I could be wrong, but they're waiting, I think, for this case to resolve with Do Kwon. That's what I think. So we'll see. We'll see. I have to understand that. It's not all about money when it comes to exchanges. Some smaller exchanges, yes. But when it comes to big exchanges, I think it's ridiculous to say that they're blackballing Terra Luna Classic or they're stupid because they're not going to get the volume and, whatever, So. What's up, Emil? That's not bad, though. What's up, Big A Armory? Saw you in the woods. You didn't bury your number 2? I sure did. 100% did, bro. 100 basis points? Ooh, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. Elon Musk is not going to tweet about Terra Luna Classic. Yeah, exactly, Steve Jones. Yep. 1 p.m. So very soon. Tax haven Edu. Okay, I didn't hear about that one. Well, yeah, crypto. Yeah, of course, Crypto King is extremely bullish on everyone. Like who's like really hard shilling Terra Luna Classic because YouTube likes the algorithm. Of course, they're bullish on it. It's about the community and about growth of the channel and about views and those sorts of things too. But I think that it's important to offer some realism in the situation, to inject some realism. But you're not going to see that. That's just not what you're going to see. So what's up, Jake G? 1 week until Ibiza, baby. No, I don't believe Jake's in clear cryptos. What's up, Peter? How you doing? What's up, Joshua? In my opinion, I think they have to get more aggressive, Joshua, because we're still not seeing it come down enough. I'd rather than being super aggressive right now when it comes to interest rate hikes so that we could get a hold on inflation sooner than later. It's going to cause, a lot, of turmoil. A lot of people are going to get wrecked, but that's the necessary. Look at inflation's the killer of all great nations, right? Hyperinflation. The pain that's going to happen because of raising interest rates is super necessary, right? It's not just necessary, it's super necessary. Like world wars don't scare me. Nothing scares me except hyperinflation, because if you look at history, it's the killer of most great nations, right? 2 days ago, a contributor on CN, dude, Peter, if we get 125 basis points, that'd be crazy. What's up, Awesome? Says 75 basis points for sure. My Dr. Degen thinks it could be. Dado thinks it's 100. Ooh, those are the two predictions. Those are the two predictions. Believes blames Putin for Luna Classic, not pump. That's ridiculous. What's to buy the rumor, sell the news event? But it is trading sideways now. It's still, I think Luna Classic's at what 3-0. Yeah, this is at a crucial line of support, so it's fine. It's hanging out here. Biden is live now. I don't want to see Biden. I just want the numbers. I don't want to watch these guys. I'll watch the recap from Clear Value Tax to see exactly what everyone says. Like a recap. I don't want to sit through their long, drawn out. And look, they're mostly like lying and gaslighting anyways. Like Joe Biden, you can't get straight answers from politicians because it's always about getting reelected and it's always about putting the blame on the other party. They're never really straight shooters with you a lot of the time. They're just not. So I hate watching it. I'd rather watch a recap. Just give me the numbers. What are we working with? That's all I care about. What's up, CryptoPunk? How you doing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you want to check out some educational videos from DConnect, go ahead and check that out. Links to that video is in the description of this video. It's about the importance of docs developers. I think you guys will like that one, although we know that just because a developer is docs doesn't mean crap, but I do think it's really, really important for cryptocurrency. Now, what I really want to talk about is this. What do you guys think about this? U.S. government may ban algorithmic stablecoins. Now, so of course they're going to show Do Kwon, when it comes. I like how his face is like number one. But we see that they can be exploited, right? We see that they can be the algorithms can be exploited. I think going forward, the best way to go is going to be with stable coins that are backed by actual assets. So that's going to be a big deal, right? That's going to be an absolutely big deal in my opinion. So, of course, following and this is the most important part right here. Following the demise of Terra's UST, the community was well prepared for the extensive involvement of governments. Therefore, a ban on algorithmic stablecoins did not seem to surprise the community. Now, the rest of this is kind of fluff, but it makes sense. You have to understand that the fall of Terra Luna Classic really made the entire cryptocurrency market dump. It was literally the catalyst for what's going on today. It started everything. If you look on May 1st, that's when things started to get serious. That's when things started to dump. That's when Terra Luna started to crash, and that's when the entire market came crashing down. Right? We went from a $40,000 Bitcoin comfortably all the way down to hanging around $19,000. Right? It's going to be very interesting to see what they do with this and how they ban it. I don't think they're going to go away. Obviously not. Just like I don't think services like Tornado Cash and some alike, right? Tornado Cash and alike, and maybe decentralized exchanges are going to go away. But I think that the United States is really going to make it hard for us to use it here unless you have like a VPN or make it illegal or something like that. Because right now it's illegal to use Tornado Cash. So I wonder what's going to happen with this. It should be interesting. Should be interesting. Yeah, Do Kwon did fuck a lot of us, but okay, XRP. So of course we knew that yesterday Ripple did meet with the head of the CFTC, which is a big deal, which is a regulatory governing body, right? So they want to regulate cryptocurrency. A couple months ago, we watched them along with Charles Hoskinson, the leader of or founder of Cardano, speak to the government about crypto regulation and those sorts of things. I don't see the post here, but Watcher Guru had it. So you'll see right here. And this is why I was pumping yesterday, I believe. Two pieces of news for XRP. One was I think that they might come to some sort of conclusion when it comes to that their battle with the SEC. Hopefully that works out for them. And then they had this picture. First of all, this is funny. But the CFTC Commissioner Caroline D. Pham touring with Ripple Labs and CEO Brad G. So, you know, when you see cryptocurrency representative, right, one of the bigger ones, Ripple, been around for forever, right? In cryptocurrency years, right, terms, you could say. With her, that's a big deal, right? These are good optics. Now, another good optic is, which I do like to see, it is, when it comes to the climate crisis, crypto must do its part to help build a more sustainable future. Yesterday, we signed a climate pledge that joined 375 plus businesses that are prioritizing the planet. Now, of course, we know that whatever you think the environment's, if you think that we're destroying the environment, that's your opinion, right? Everybody has their own opinions on climate change and those sorts of things. If there's one thing we know for sure is that the United States government and most Western civilizations and countries, right, we care about the environment more than anybody. Ethereum moving from proof of work to proof of stake was such a big deal. It was such a big deal because of the environmental impact it won't have, right? So now that Ripple is joining that, I think that's a good thing for XRP. Whatever your opinions are on the environment, I think it's XRP. And yeah, XRP can be the standard, right? It can be the standard. So XRP been hanging out in the top 10 for a long time when it comes to cryptocurrencies, and they're still alive and well. They're kicking, baby. So shout out to them. That's going to be a big deal. Let me see. Yeah, Luna Classic community is very strong. Very, very strong. Very new, but very, very strong. Chris Brown says he hopes it's 100 basis points to get it out of the way. Right? Jake Gagan says Burns versus Masvidal, super necessary. Dude, 100%, bro. Nikki says, no non-retail investor will invest in a crypto that has a former owner that has court issues that might still be linked to a project. That's what I'm saying, Nikki. That's what I'm saying, you know. And I think that Docs developer video I made that's in the description of this video shows the importance of learning the past of like your developers, because if you one of the points I make is like knowing which projects they were involved in. Keep in mind, Do Kwon has been involved in another failed stablecoin project. UST happened to just be huge compared to that one. I forgot what that one was called, but he's been a part of other projects. Now, just because you're a part of a business and it failed doesn't mean your new business is going to fail. No, but it's good to know those sorts of things, or maybe a criminal record, right? Why? If there's fraud or anything attached to someone's criminal record, I don't want to be a part of that project. Most notably, you know, Time Wonderland, right? The DAO, that huge DAO that was popping back in late 2021. I mean, it was so popular, but their chief financial officer was involved in many scams. So you got to keep that in mind. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. I heard about the nuclear threat from Putin. That's bad too. You guys hear about that? Let's just type in Putin. I guess he's activating some of the reserve or something. Yeah, so Russian-Ukraine war, Putin calls up more troops for his war efforts. As his war efforts falter. So, you know, they're spinning this as they're not doing well in Ukraine. And, you know, a lot of people thought they were going to go in Ukraine and clean house in a couple days. You know, I feel like that's how a lot of us felt. And that's not the case. That's not the case. They're still fighting over there. So we're still fighting over there. 500 basis points. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. XRP flipping Bitcoin next one? No way. I think Ethereum does though. Sprat says At this rate, you'll burn down to your 10 billion in 890 years. Look at the only thing burning here is the price. Yeah. If you look at Terra Luna, guys, this burn calculator, they have to add the 1.2% tax burn to our system, to our data. But this is on their chain, right? So like when they swap, right, or deposits and withdrawals for every transaction, right? Is that pretty much what, am I guessing correctly? So at the current rate, without this, it's going to, in 5 years, you're only going to burn, 58 billion. So, that's just realistic, but people don't like to hear about realistic anything. People do not like that shit, bro. Shibnobi. I don't know much about Shibnobi. I think, yeah, let me actually check them. Actually, let's pull up our small cap community tokens. Let me see. I haven't really checked those, but okay, Volt's up 11%, Hex is up 5%, Wagme's up 2%, Vemp is up 6%, Nutra up 0.4%, Saitama down 1, Terra down 2, MMAI down 7, and then Pyro down 12. So shout out to Voltini for pumping. Can't be mad. Family Z says, so with the Luna class price dipping right now, are there coins being burnt? There's always going to be coins being burnt. It's just that how much at what pace. If you're looking at Terra Luna Classic, to me, it's a highly speculative play that can make you some good money. I don't think it's far fetched to say you could 10x from here. I think that's very possible. If you look at the market cap, I think a 10x is super possible. But when it comes to being $1 or 10 cents or something like that, I just think that's super far fetched right now and not realistic. So I like Dogelon Mars. I actually made a good amount of Dogelon money in Dogelon last year. DeFi always scam me, 100%. Yes, do me a favor, hit that like button, baby. 125 basis points, please God, no. What's up, Chills, bro? How you doing? Yeah, Jack, man, 890 years. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, right? 10 billion is impossible. Yeah, what's up, Mike Shinobi? Oh, you sound familiar. Who's Mike Shinobi? You sound super familiar. You guys see the hacker that got away with 100K in Bitcoin? He claimed he hacked TT. I didn't see that. 100K in Bitcoin. Ooh, let's go. Dundo, it's always a little different, right? This is Dex Tools. Of course, this is the Uniswap pair, I believe. Yeah, it's the WETH pair. So coin market cap could show like a total of like, because the market caps are a little different every little place, but it's usually around the same depending on the arbitrage, right? What's up, John Smith? How you doing, bro? Mohammed said, well, the burning thing is not going to affect the Luna Classic price because the market is in a shit phase. So to see some momentum, we need the bull market. Mohammed, that, when it comes to, that does make sense, but Luna Classic was pumping independently of the market recently. Sound God, we're still waiting to see what they announce. We're still waiting to see. So we're waiting. We're expecting 75, but yeah, I think it's at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe, correct? Or around that time. I don't know anything about ETH proof of work. Wait, any thoughts on ETH POW? What ETH miners? Is that the one that's worth like $8? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Could. Okay, 1 p.m. Central Time. Okay, got it. Yeah, the Fed news is about, so I would say 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think Osm's going to be live, so watch Austin's channel. He'll probably be live streaming. He's going to be live. I think he always live streams right around when they announce it. So, a bull market's nice for Terra Luna Classic, but Terra Luna Classic went parabolic independently of the market. Like if we look back, the last month or so, I mean, look at Terra Luna Classic. It's had a huge pump, right? A huge pump. But if we go back to Bitcoin, which is the mover of market, so it's good to look at Bitcoin the past month. It's kind of like not been doing that, right? It's just kind of been stabilizing around, it's been dumping slowly. So, who says that Terra Luna Classic can't move independently of the market? But it would help if the market was pumping. And yes, I do have a TikTok, and no, there is no butt shaking. There is just cryptocurrency news. So if you want to check out my TikTok, links to my TikTok is in the description down below. And you get a daily crypto update. So, and maybe a couple other videos here and there, but okay, Steve Jones. Okay, let's talk about this one. So, New York judge demands Tether to prove USDT backing. I like this. So, despite entailing the title of the world's largest stablecoin, Tether continues to drown in troubled waters. The network was slapped with a lawsuit for issuing USDT in order to pump the price of Bitcoin. This market manipulation lawsuit has been going on for quite some time now and has been taking another turn. This time, it wasn't in favor of the stablecoin. It was brought to light in the U.S. Judge in New York dismissed Tether's motion that blocked the release of its financial records, right? They didn't want to block the release of their financial records. Therefore, the network now has to produce an array of documents pertaining to the backing of USDT. This list includes general ledgers, balance sheets, income statements, cash flow statements, and profit and loss statements. In addition to this, the stablecoin firm has to present records of any transfers or cryptos or other stablecoins. Minor details like the time of the transactions were also demanded. Now, this is important, right? There's more to this, but this is very, very important. Now, check this out. I think that there should be some sort of monthly or quarterly check on stablecoins that say, hey, this is how much, say, for example, Tether has a market cap of, $67 billion, which is absolutely nutty. Well, in worst case scenario, if everyone wants to pull their money out at once, which it's not likely. I mean, this could happen to banks too. They should have that much backing them, right? Or close to it at least. So we'll see what happens. And I know before they were under some scrutiny about not being 100% backed. Now, what happens if they release financial documents to show that they are way, way under this market cap? It's not going to look good, and it's going to make cryptocurrency take a big dump. So let's hope that they've been telling the truth. Let's hope. Thank you so much, Pirate Mike. I saw your DM. I will definitely check that. Have a good one. Folks are going to take profits. It wasn't that long ago when, yeah, exactly, JR. It wasn't exactly. Nicholas, I think, yeah, it depends. If it's 75 basis points, I don't think anything happens. Maybe a slight pump, but anything, worse than 75 basis points, we're going to see some pain. You guys want crypto? You guys are weird. What's up, Biz? USDC has a monthly audit. That's the way it should be, Biz. Right? That's the way it should be. Let's go, Javi. I think Luna Classic needs to work on how to repeg USDC ASAP. We will burn 1,000 times faster. Well, it's the algorithm. I mean, I can show you a video that explains it better, but the way the algorithm, the stable coin works, it's just like when you have a death spiral like that, there's almost no coming back from it. And I think that Do Kwon knew that. Because if that was possible, I think he would have stayed on the old blockchain. I don't think he would have created another Terra Luna. But I think that, I think that it's futile. So sorry, but I think it's futile. It wasn't Binance delisting USDC; it was another exchange. It's funny because Robinhood just listed USDC. So can we agree that want to convert USDC to their CBDC? They want to ban algo stablecoins, Tether, anything what is not backed with money printer. That can make sense, Noel. That can make sense, right? So that's why USDC has some favoritism. That makes sense. Will Enterprise says XRP will flip ETH. That's a hot take. We have Dirty Miner Repel with a $5 donation. Says, let's hope USDT has it together. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Dirty Miner. Hope all is going well with you. We have a $50 donation from Power Right saying Volt has listed on another tier 1 exchange. One of the top US crypto exchanges that takes Shiba Inu 2 years to list on. Damn, what's up, Power Right? Thank you so much for the $50 donation with the Voltage Dragon PFP. Oh, let me get a good stretch for that. Oh, baby. Volt community in the house. They still, well, congratulations. That's good deal. That's why for 11%. So people like the price isn't going up for Volt, but what's something that it kind of just dawned on me recently, which I don't know why, that the more exchanges, the better, although it's not helping the price, because what it does is that when you have like trade volume, like for Volt or anything like trade taxes or whatever, the Volt as a brand makes money every single day. But what can you do when you're generating all that revenue? Well, you could do buybacks and you could pay for marketing. Marketing's so important, right? So exchanges are important. Maybe not for the price right away, but they're important. And they're important during bull runs because if it's in everybody's hands at once, like the more places to buy it, the better, right? If there's FOMO. So Hitoshi, I know about Tectonic, bro. Come on, Hitoshi. Is Binance delisting USDC? Are they really doing that? Yeah, Kronos blockchain is literally any other blockchain besides. Thanks again for that $50 donation, Power. Right, I do appreciate you. Anything that's not Ethereum blockchain is pretty cheap, and even the fees for Ethereum right now are cheap-ish relative to what they were because the market's just down. Right. I don't have any Tectonic, no, but yeah, exactly, Chrissy. Yeah, we just talked about that. Yeah, around 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, it makes sense, right? So if you guys didn't know, which you should, because it's still like top 5, right? Or excuse me, top 6. Binance has their own stable coin. So that makes sense. That does make sense. What do I think is going on with Gala USDT? So Gala, I think they announced some big news, right? When it came to, because they were pumping. Are they still pumping? Well, they were. It's just the last week or so. Oh no, they fell. When it comes to, let me see if there's any news right here. Let's see. 5 days ago, Fortnite creator Epic Games has launched its first NFT-powered games, Blako's Block Play. Okay, so this is cool. It says 50% fact. I don't know what that means. Fact or FUD? I don't know. You have to vote. Maybe this is good news. I mean, getting a developer like from something as big as Fortnite and Epic Games to be in the Gala ecosystem is pretty good, but I don't know if this is true or not. But Gala Games, I think, is going to do fine. I think crypto gaming is a sector that's untapped, and I'm interested to see what comes out of it. There's a lot of plays right now that could be very, very good, especially all the metaverse plays. So we'll see what happens, but Gala Games is nice, right? It's a hub for a bunch of different games. Let's see if they have anything new. Website's been pretty standard. Not standard, but the same. But so Superior, Champions Arena, Fortitude, they have more games. So these are all their titles. Sweet. Yeah. So I like Gala Games. I have a good bag of Gala Games. Power Right with the God, dude, you get that Volt money? Bittrex is the name of the exchange, by the way, Roddy. Thank you so much for the $20. God damn. Dude, $70 in donations. I do appreciate you, Power Right. God damn. Damn. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that, man. Jesus. Volt trading volume is pretty flat right now. Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, you want like a whole promotional video on Tectonic or something? What you want from me, bro? Hi, Toshi. No, not yet, Daniel. We're still waiting for it. If this is real Power, good to see you here, bro. You guys and Rodney must have squashed the beef. What do you mean? Oh, Power Right? I never had any beef with Volt, guys. I just got mad because I don't like when people announce that they're getting listed on crypto.com when it wasn't true yet. It just fucking wrecks the community. It's like Henox sitting there saying, Tectonic is getting listed on Binance. Like, dude, no, it's not. It creates that huge green candle. You know what I mean? Osm says, if I launch a token, I would launch a stable coin. You know how much money is made off transactions for stable coins? It makes sense now. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Sebastian says, what's cracking, homie? Smash that like button. Yes, hit that like button for me. Do me a favor. Clickety-clack that like button, baby. What do you think about Grove Token? I actually don't know much about Grove Token. MetaMonkey is taking a pullback right now, but that's part of the market, had a huge pump. It's taking a pullback right now, but I think they're working on some big things. I know Austin is traveling to South Korea very, very soon. Yeah, power, right? I don't think we ever got into it, but Tectonic. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against Tectonic. Volt Pack stand up. Yeah, like Henoch, that guy, bro. That guy's something else. That guy's something else, right? And now, like, all the Saitama chatter is gone. It's like, dude. Empire Invest. What's up, baby? Says we need more monkey and dog projects. Yeah, dude, I love buying shitcoins, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a shitcoin type of guy. I don't know. But we just know that most of them are bad, What's up, Jason? How you doing? What's up, Black Ranger? We must protect the honesty in this community. It's rare I make a play in cryptocurrency. I do a lot of research when I do. Just saying, do some research into it. It's a very low market cap with a lot of potential. I've looked at it pretty extensively. Yeah, I will 100% howl for 100 ETH. So, Rainman says, what everyone is missing in Luna Classic is proving it is a functional blockchain. Community can submit and improve proposals. It's still in the game. Could have easily died. True, that's true. But I'm looking at it. What decentralized applications are being built on it? Like which popular ones, Because right now what I'm seeing is like when I watch a lot of the YouTube videos, there's like no substance. It's just all burns are happening. This is what I'm doing with my Terra Luna Classic. I'm staking it and holding it. It's like, for what? for what? Because you have to have a use case. Like, people need blockchains are a dime a dozen in cryptocurrency, literally a dime a dozen. So remember, Terra Luna was popular because of the stablecoin and Anchor protocol. That's why it was popular. That's it. That was the decentralized application, right? And the stablecoin was the future of finance, right? Or some shit. That's why it was so popular. It was way less popular then than it is now. When it comes to like the YouTube algae. Let's see. I need a website to see all the Fed news daily. Do you have any recommendations? I usually watch other cryptocurrency YouTubers. Yeah. All you want is Saitama. Saitama. Saitama is what I want. Saitama is what I need. Yeah. Shinja Palmer Sparrows. What is that? Ozm says too much money and partnerships behind MAI to be selling so early, and worst of all, at a loss, selling 80%. Yeah, I'm not selling mine. Dude, I haven't even looked at mine. I did. I was actually up like 2-3x, I think, at one point during the all-time high. Just not a big deal. It's a moon bag, So Crypto Banter. Yeah, I like Crypto Banter. That's pretty good too. Crypto Banter. So this guy is very, very good. First of all, I want to talk about this. So luxury cars seized by Crypto King as investors try to recoup millions. This is going to be cool article. But if you go to, I think it's called Coin Bureau. I told you about that, Coin Bureau. Very, very good information. The thing is, like, he's not always on top of everything every single day. It's like he makes like 2 high quality videos a week. If you want like real up to date news on like things going around, Cryptos R Us is good. It's like right before my show, and of course I try to give you the news and whatnot. But I guess we could do more news about U.S. markets, but I like cryptocurrency. And if it pertains to crypto, which it seems like it is always these days, I'll talk about it. Saitama chart, big oof. Big oof. Let's watch this video because I thought it was funny. So check this out.
To find tens of millions of dollars that have gone missing after investors handed their money over to Canada's self-professed crypto king. Aidan Platursky promised those investors large weekly returns from his company.
Look, you give me 1 ETH, I give you 2 back in a week, baby.
Now details of his lavish lifestyle are emerging from court documents and a bankruptcy proceeding. The CBC's Farah Morali has been digging into this story for us, and she joins us now live. So, Farah, tell us more about what you've learned about what happened here.
So, Diane, what we know is that the man at the center of this is just 23 years old. As you mentioned, his name is Aiden Platursky. And from social media, we see that he appeared to live a very lavish lifestyle. He rented a $45,000 a month waterfront home in Burlington, Ontario. That's just southwest of Ontario. He owned nearly a dozen luxury cars, including a Lamborghini and 2 McLarens. We came across a paid content article that was cited on several websites that
Damn. Right? Damn.
claimed he was Canada's crypto king, praising his success with Bitcoin. But from court documents and minutes from other proceedings, we got a very different picture of him. We spoke to a fraud recovery lawyer, and what he told us is that he was contacted by a company that claims that it lost $1 million to Platursky. So what this lawyer did is he put out a public notice to see if there were others out there. And what he told us is that he was flooded with messages from investors, all.
So the thing about this is that it wasn't, I don't know why this is being dumb, but it's not, he didn't make a project. He was just, a crypto king. He said like he would take your money, invest it, and give you like a return or whatever. It's a Ponzi scheme, right? It's a Ponzi scheme. Exactly. Biz read my mind right now. Crypto opened the door to the classic Ponzi. I'll invest your money and give you huge returns. Now the youngsters are caught up in these. It's a shame. Yeah, 100%, right? 100%. So.
Claiming that they too lost money to Platursky. They told this lawyer that they thought that their money was going towards some kind of crypto trading platform or to foreign exchange. They were promised massive weekly returns that, as we know now, did not materialize. Take a listen.
There's north of 160 people, and north of $35 million.
Damn.
And given the amount of cash that we have seen from various people that have contacted us, cash that people are investing, I suspect there's quite a few other people who just simply haven't contacted us yet.
Now, Dan, we had a chance to speak to.
I don't know why this video is being fucking weird. It's like loaded already. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but.
To Platursky. She's a senior who lives in a city called Clarington here. What she told us is that she met Platursky through someone she'd known for several years. She trusted him. She invested $60,000 for what she said was supposed to go toward her grandchildren. She hasn't been able to get back $50,000 of that. So as you can imagine, a lot of frustration from these investors. And what we know is that Platursky is now the center of a series of.
So, I mean, we get the point. I don't know why it's being a bitch and a half, but we get the point, right? Pretty much, this guy scammed a bunch of people. I thought it was an interesting story. So if someone's offering you ridiculous returns, and you see these ads all the time on like Instagram and everywhere, like, hey, this guy did this or this guy does this. They have these like Instagrams with them in front of Lambos and shit that they're probably rented, saying, hey, I made money. This is my lifestyle. You send me, so and so, I'll double your money, send it back to you. Like, it's so corny and fake and scammy and whatnot. And maybe sometimes that works for a while until like, they can't pay everybody back at once, right? Because it's a Ponzi scheme. It's like the Bernie Madoff situation. Everything's good until people need their money, right? I got in Saitama in the first. Dude, nice, Anthony. Send me, yeah, exactly. Send me 1 Bitcoin and I'll send you 2 back, dude. 100%, right? Why give money to some guy just sticking it? Because people, when they hear, give me, $1,000 and I'll give you 2,000 back, no one thinks that, hey, that's too good to be true. People are like, oh my God, I want to make money. So some lady trusted this guy with 60K. What's up, Munchma Coochie? Okay. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. It says LFG Degens, eggplants for the win, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And besides that, there's not much more news. I mean, we're talking about, let's see. Anything on Watch It Guru, but besides that, there's not much going on, guys. We're waiting for the Fed. So little news here and there, but nothing really here. US dollar index hits 20-year high of 110. That's bad for us. Of course, Cardano Vasil hard fork coming up here very, very soon. Oh, wow. So Binance and FTX reportedly placed bids nearly 50 million for bankrupt lender Voyager Digital. How do you feel about this, Biz, if you're still watching? That's interesting. Everyone trying to buy out Voyager. Yes, 1 p.m. Yes, exactly, Steve Jones. You're right. You're right. I think Awesome's going to be streaming it, so. Cash App flipping people actually fall for this shit. Shows how stupid. Yeah, people are pretty stupid. Yeah, people with lots of money are stupid too. Sometimes, like if you're trusting a guy with 60K of your life savings to fucking double it, it's just like, should you? Have you talked about Tether being roped into an investigation? Because I didn't know about them being roped into an investigation, but I know that for a while it's been kind of sketchy on what's really backing their assets. I have not meet at you. I think I was one of the first influencers to do a promotional video for Voltinu. So, what's up, Darth Diablo says, Roddy, I saw today that Lunatics made a Lunatic token. What's the deal with that? Looks fishy. I don't even know what that is. Everyone's trying to make money. The Crypto King fraud. Is this the one out of Canada, Timsky? Because if it's the one, is it the one we just watched? See. Aiden Pletersky. Yeah, we literally just watched a video on this. Yeah. So 20-year-old Crypto King has luxury car seed at the 35 million investor money vanishes. So it's not a cryptocurrency project. Damn. 2 BMWs, 2 McLarens, and Lamborghinis have been seized. 35 million from investors. Fuck. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. 35 million. Those cars ain't covering that. Yeah. So, if someone's promising you something that sounds too good to be true, guys, it's probably too good to be true, right? So it's important to understand that, the only reason why I haven't jumped in the Volts, I haven't done any damn research on it, really? Send him to jail? He's going? Yeah, he's probably going to jail. Probably. We'll see. We will see. It's going to be interesting. Hump day. Bernie Madoff with everyone's money all the way to prison. Yeah, 100%, right? If I was Bernie, I would have fled. Hey Biz, how do you feel about Binance and FTX offering? Was it 50 million for Voyager, something like that? 100% Timsky. He probably didn't think he'd be caught, Biz. Rorschach says, I'm hoping for a full 100 basis point hike today. Ooh. Maybe being more aggressive is good, right? Bernie took it to the grave and beyond. Yeah, 100%. He's going to Canadian jail, his mom's couch. We'll see, right? I mean, his assets are being seized, so they can't just seize his assets without something like that, The word is Elon and Kathy are warning that we could see deflation if they raise basis points too high. That's actually interesting because I saw a video by Clear Value Tax, but, maybe we should watch that video. Biz says $50 million is a joke, but Sam and CZ are now in a dick measuring contest, so the bid will only increase. That'll be very, very interesting. Let's check out that clear value tax video. We talked about that. Oh, God damn it. So check this out.
Stock market is doing well. Inflation is running hot. We all know that. But listen to this. Some people are now saying that we are in danger of deflation. They're saying that inflation is going to go to zero very soon, and then prices will continue falling. Some people are now saying that prices are going to fall so dramatically, so we should not be worried about inflation. Rather, we should be worried about deflation. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree. And who are these people warning about deflation? Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, Jeff Gundlach, among many others. So let me tell you what they're saying. Now, Cathie Wood, she was the darling of Wall Street in 2020 and 2021 because her fund was delivering massive gains. Wood invested in tech stocks and growth stocks, stay-at-home stocks, and obviously those thrived during the pandemic. So look at how awesome Wood did during that period. Obviously, very impressive during that time frame. So for that reason, she gained so much popularity. Now, let me show you what Wood is saying. But first, we all know that the Federal Reserve is intentionally slowing down the economy in order to slow down inflation. The Federal Reserve is raising interest rates and they're doing quantitative tightening. Wood is saying that the Federal Reserve is overdoing it.
So Elon Musk and Cathie Wood are saying that the Federal Reserve is overdoing it. But, let's keep watching.
She's saying that we're on the path to deflation and the warning signs are already here. Here's what Wood said. She says that deflation is coming. Wood says, look at lumber, already down 60% from its peak, commodity prices, freight shipping rates, gold, silver, all down substantially. In this tweet, Wood is saying that the Federal Reserve is basing their decisions on lagging indicators. In other words, the Fed is a step behind and they're going to incorrectly over-tighten. Wood is saying that the Federal Reserve should be looking at leading indicators such as copper and gold. Those commodities are indicating that deflation is on the way. Wood also points out oil, saying that it's fallen 35% from its peak. And I know that some of you are already rolling your eyes in complete disagreements. Just hold on, we'll get
Which I was, right? So let's continue.
to that. We need to present both sides of the arguments. Now, Elon Musk joins the conversation and he agrees with Cathie Wood. So we all know that the Federal Reserve is going to raise interest rates on September 21st. It's going to be either 0.5%, 0.75%, or a full 1%. Corey asks Elon Musk, what should the Fed do? Musk replies, drop 0.25%. In other words, Musk is saying that the Federal Reserve should cut interest rates. Musk is saying that increasing interest rates even further could choke the economy and it could lead to deflation. So I showed you the tweet by Elon. He said drop 0.25%. It's not clear whether he meant to cut the interest rate by 0.25% or if he meant to increase the interest rate by 0.25% less. Either way, he's saying that the Federal Reserve needs to slow down. And I want to bring this up. So many of you do not know who Jeff Gundlach is. If you're invested in the stock market or if you're interested in investing, then you should follow him. They call him the Bond King. So he's no drama, no frills, no thrills. He's just a successful, boring investor in the bond markets. So he's the founder of Double Line Capital and he's a billionaire. He makes very infrequent appearances. He'll make an appearance probably once every month or two. So he's very easy to follow. But when he talks, you should pay attention. Now, listen, I'm not saying that you should blindly follow everything he says. I'm just saying that you should pay attention, hear his perspective, just hear him out because he's a very sharp person. When Musk or Wood, when they say something, you have to take it with a grain of salt if you haven't figured that out for yourself by now. They love the exposure. They love to sell. Musk, he's even smoking weed on camera. He's pumping Dogecoin. You understand what I'm saying. So I was surprised when Gundlach was talking about deflation. So Gundlach says, buy long-term treasuries because of the deflation risk. In spite of the fact that the narrative today is exactly the opposite, the deflation risk is much higher today than it's been for the past 2 years. Gundlach proceeded to say, I'm not talking about next month. I'm talking about sometime later next year, certainly in 2023. Gundlach is saying that the Federal Reserve is overdoing the interest rate hikes. He says that the consequences of the interest rate hikes that have already been done, they are not fully reflected in the economy.
So, when this guy says it, it makes you think a little like, okay, well, maybe, Kathy and Elon must have, a point. Well, let's continue.
In other words, when the Fed raises interest rates, the damage on the economy, it doesn't appear until a few months later. So that's what Jerome Powell, chair of the Federal Reserve, also says. And honestly, yes, I do agree with both of them on that issue. There's basically a lag. So to be clear, Gundlach is not saying that there's going to be deflation for sure. He's just saying that the risk of deflation is growing. I want to point this out because the interesting thing is that Gundlach is saying that we're going to be facing deflation risk later in 2023. If we see deflation and if we see prices falling, then the Federal Reserve, obviously they would be so happy because that means that they get to print more money. So that would lead to a Fed pivot. That would be a Fed pivot. And that actually coincides with my expectation of a Fed pivot later in 2023.
Of course, we want to pivot, right? Once a Fed pivot happens, that's when cryptocurrency starts to move, right?
So I just wanted to mention that. I want to tell you this about deflation. So obviously, high inflation, that's not good. Deflation, that's not good either. You want stability. Economists say that 0% to 2% inflation, that's the best range to be in. That brings stability and that fosters economic productivity. So we had deflation during the Great Depression from 1930 to 1933. Prices fell by 7% a year. So that sounds good. However, that reduced output and productivity. We recently had deflation for about 19 months in 2007 to 2009. That was during the Great Recession. During that period of deflation, we saw commodity prices drop. Economists, they were worried that deflation would deepen the recession, but it didn't. It was the whole scenario and the fear of deflation, it was overblown. A variety of factors can trigger deflation. And I'm going to give you a few examples. It could be reducing the money supply, businesses reducing investments, cutbacks in consumer spending, people just hoarding cash, the government reducing spending, etc., or a combination of all of these. So that's kind of the backstory behind deflation. Okay, now what should we believe? I mean, that's for you to decide. I want to point out a few things for you to keep in mind.
What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think? Matthew says, I've been saying that the rate hikes are too fast also. So what do you guys think? That's interesting, right? What's up, Classy? What's up, Fat Guy? What's up, babies? What do you guys think? Let's continue.
First, let's talk about Cathie Wood. So first of all, everybody looks like a genius when the stock market is doing well.
Here we go. Here's the
So
roast.
Cathie Wood is not a stock market genius. Her fund is down 73% from its peak. So I'm not trying to badmouth her. Those are the stats and those are facts. The second thing,
Of course, that they're tech stocks, right? ARK Invest, risk on asset, just like cryptocurrency, right? They did not announce that rate hikes just yet.
is when it comes to Cathie Wood and Elon Musk, both of them would benefit greatly if the Federal Reserve pivots and cuts interest rates and they turn the money printer back on. When the Federal Reserve has an easy money policy, then the stock market does great and the rich get richer. Elon Musk's net worth, it went from 27 billion from the start of 2020 to 340 billion.
Ooh.
After the Federal Reserve started raising interest rates and switched to a tighter policy, his net worth, it fell by 90 billion to 250 billion. This is why I say that you should take Cathie Wood and Elon Musk's statements with a grain of salt. Now, you might ask, isn't deflation really easy to fix? If prices are going down, then the Federal Reserve, they could just print more money. The answer is yes and no. I want to tell you about some of the few of the many problems. In a situation where you have prices dropping just substantially, yes, the Federal Reserve, they could just print up a ton of money and cause inflation to try to fix the problem. So let's say that the Federal Reserve, they want to give stimulus checks to all Americans to create inflation. Well, the thing is that the federal government, they need to approve that in the House and in the Senate. But the politicians, they might say that we don't want to approve this idea because that would cause hyperinflation. So we would rather have deflation than hyperinflation. So if Congress wouldn't approve a spending package to release all that newly printed money into the economy, then deflation would be a problem. But let's say that the Federal Reserve, they decide to take the newly printed money and they just start buying up bonds on the open markets. In that scenario, it would create new problems. The money, I mean, it wouldn't be distributed evenly throughout the economy compared to writing stimulus checks and just giving it to all Americans. So money would unevenly flow to certain sectors or industries, and it would create bubbles and it would cause more problems. So that's the problem with deflation. It's fixable by printing more money and causing inflation. However, the process of fixing it, that would just be a hot mess. So I'm sure in that process, the rich would get richer, bubbles would form, there would be higher inflation. It would just be a disaster. I hope this helps you understand the situation a little bit better. I mean, you have people shouting deflation, and these are high-profile people. So we'll see what happens. Until then, Jerome Powell, chair of the Federal Reserve, says that he's going to keep at it. He's going to be fighting inflation aggressively. And he's not going to let up because he said that if we don't stay aggressive, then the cost, it could be greater pain in the future. So please subscribe. I'll keep you updated. I thank you for the support, and I wish you a very nice day.
Now, obviously, like if we don't like get real aggressive on interest rates, we're just kind of kicking the can down the road, right? We got to get this problem under control sooner or later. Let's see. I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. He knocked Elon for smoking weed. Yeah, but it's not about Elon smoking weed. It's about the facts. You know what I mean? And Elon Musk, did go on Joe Rogan's show smoke weed, which I don't think it's a big deal, even though people are dumb and started selling off Tesla because of it. Steve Jones says, imagine having tons of gold and silver and then having to leave it behind because it's too damn heavy for when shit hits the fan. Yeah, invest in gold and silver, smart. Yeah, a lot of people have a good amount of gold and silver, but they don't have a ton. Does Elon Musk even want Twitter? He may be forced to buy it. I don't know. It's a kind of a weird situation. It seems like he does want it, but it seems like he wants it on his terms, right? Osm said, everything is going to be okay. Market will turn around because the Democrats know if they don't turn this around, they will lose complete control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Gaslight me. You know what, Osm Austin? I think they're going to lose it anyways. There's no way they get it back, dude. There's too much momentum right now, in my opinion. Regardless of if you believe that the last administration caused this inflation because of all the stimulus checks printed, or maybe you think that the government's spending too much money now with, the war efforts in Ukraine and Russia, student loan debt cancellation, which I don't think is a bad thing. Whatever you think, it doesn't matter. Whoever's in charge gets blamed. That's how it is. You work at a company, you're the leader, you get charged. You get accused, right? It's like you run a team, one of your guys does something bad, you're to blame because you're the manager, right? So that's just how it always is. So we'll see what happens. Chris E says rate hikes aren't too high. This was necessary, a little hurt in order to reduce this money supply. 100%. Like we said before, hyperinflation destroys everything. So in order to get it under control, people are going to suffer. Just how it is. Samson says they are crashing the dollar and moving everything into digital. When monkeypox monkeypox didn't blow up like I thought it was going to. Citizen says Twitter to expose Elon Musk on September 26th. The 27th deposit comes ahead of Musk and Twitter legal showdown, which will kick off in Delaware on October 17th. Okay. Yes, Classy Crypto still owes me $1,000. Classy, what's up with that? Hopefully he can unblock 300. Wait, who? That guy? Who? Chris E says they aren't losing the House. Senate is different. That guy, Elon Musk can unblock your account. That's crazy that your accounts got blocked. They must got your VPN or something like that. Chrissy says they aren't losing the House. Senate is different. Okay. Osm says I agree with you, but they're going to do whatever they can to make the economy try to look amazing. Yeah, I mean when you change the definition of what a recession is, I think we know what's going on, right? John Wick says, I think the next president should be between the ages of 45 to 50. We need a younger mind, not someone who's still living in the 20th century. You know, I can't say I don't agree with you. Osm says, Chrissy, I'm talking 2 years from now, not this year. Biden is compromised, sold us out to China. That's what Samson says. Sebastian says, I'm not shouting deflation, but I would like to see some. In my years of living, you never see any. However, Dems lose the House. They have poured gasoline on the fire, in my opinion. Austin. Oh, wait, I know, yeah. Classy, I got a notification for Classy streaming last night. So was Classy getting drunk on stream? Jimmy says inflation has got to be much higher than they are stating. Go look at most grocery items. Yeah, we know those are not the real inflation number, guys. We know those are not the real numbers, right? Yeah, groceries getting out of control. Grocery bills are getting absolutely out of control. Let's deal with it now. I don't want to be dealing with this. Exactly, right? We want to make sure we get this under control now, which I think we will, right? RJ says the problem has not been any good or decent Republicans to help take the Senate or the House. Yeah, you have DeSantis. We'll see how he does. He might win. There's a lot of momentum behind that guy. They actually announced. No, they have not. They have not, Andrew. We're still waiting for it. 2 hours. Yep, about 2 hours. Yep. I don't know what eHive is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, food is out of control. I don't know about you guys, but my grocery bill has been absolutely dumb. It's been dumb. Absolutely dumb. Top ramen will be the price of a T-bone. Dude, imagine. Top ramen has always been the go-to. I used to eat top ramen so much growing up, like literally just straight out of the pack. Put the seasoning in the pack, crunch it up. You know what I mean? Shake it around, have a little snack. That's some real ghetto food there. Yeah, supply chain issues could be a thing too, right? Everyone was streaming the Luna Classic. Oh, were they really? But Classy killed it on the stream with it. But oh, get it. Okay. I saw Classy streaming, but I didn't see anybody else streaming. But I'm sure it was a big deal, right? How's the price of Luna Classic doing? Still falling a little bit. But DeSantis screw his chance with that stunt he just pulled. Dude, that shit was funny. I don't know the exact details of it, but I get the gist of it. So I've been staying out of politics just because, dude, last election cycle, just like, man, that destroyed a lot of relationships. I just like do not even want to deal with that. I don't care. I'm working on myself, you know. Some of these policies obviously affect people, but a lot of them don't, you know. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like that stunt. I don't know. Did you see big retailers like Walmart have canceled billions of dollars worth of what? Of orders? Have they really? I didn't know that. What was the shit, Sebastian? Jay says, I was making $35 an hour and food bills and rent. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I make $35 an hour with food bills and rent, and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Damn, that's a lot. That's like 60, 70 grand a year, right? If you exclude overtime. Matthew Perry and Crypto King were streaming, but unfortunately I can't watch them. Yeah, that's not my vibe, yeah. I popped in Classics for a little bit, but I was handling business last night. So, and I don't have doggo anymore. My buddy came back from Cancun and took the doggo, so I got to clean up my apartment. There's dog hair everywhere, but such a good dog to babysit or to dog sit. Golden Retrievers. What's up, Richards Ballade? Yeah, food and gas alone, yeah. Yeah, Democrats are tired of Biden. Unfortunately, they let a lot of people down, you know. I think the real reason why they were so popular is because people just hated Trump. People just hated Trump. So that's why, you know, Kamala and Biden were able to win, but it's been a shit show, right? I tried to donate to Classy last night when I saw Austin jump on, but it wouldn't let me. I couldn't even comment. Really? Walmart don't got the good noodles. Diesel fuel prices are still sky high. Diesel is what trains and semi trucks use to transport most items. What's up, Roger? Yeah, that dog did shed like a mofo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude, golden retriever shed, bro. Jayhawk, absolutely not. Chrissy says, I make a little over that, and I save $1,500 every month with 10% going to 401k. That's a saving right there, right? That's good. You must be really living it. But it depends. Like sometimes you have debt you have to pay. It depends, right? Student loan sometimes. Yeah, but you can tell Biden's clearly losing it. Something's wrong with him. That's not like that's not like me dissing him. That's not me saying anything bad about him, but it's obvious that something's wrong with him, right? Something's up with him. Who's this? Dirty Miner with the $5 donation says diesel is $150 to fill my F-250, and I have to go to 2 stations because it cuts me off at $99. Really? I support all the crypto guys I like. Thank you so. I do appreciate that. Damn, that's a lot, dude. It takes me $80 to fill up my Mustang. It's crazy. Maybe $70 now, but it's still a lot. Alex says, "What's up, CryptoFlex? These are my reflections." Alex says, "I want to retract what I said yesterday. You didn't make Sandstorm's career because he has no career. 50K subs and only 20 views, kind of sus. Views are tough. It's tough to come by if you're not covering the hot topics. But yeah, I mean, we do decent on our show every single day. We're in it for the long haul. I'm here for the crypto news. This is just the first year, baby. It's a long game. But yeah." I don't know how Sandstorm's doing. I don't really watch his channel. I know he was buying, or someone was buying views and subscribers. So, Matthew says, I blame the media for blindly supporting Dems in the shit show. Dude, the media is so jacked up. It's like, you think clickbait on YouTube's bad? The media is like the original clickbaity, right? They're the original ones to do clickbait because they need you to watch the news. It's like a gang. It's like a gang. The news is like a gang. It's not even like real news. It's like our team's better than yours. 401ks or scams. I suppose how you view it. Yeah, it's Sebastian. His loose screws are about to fall out completely. Yeah, I know. Like Kamala probably might be in power. I live in Maryland now. I used to live in Boston and Rhode Island before. Moved due to high cost. Yeah, dude, San Diego's milking my ass, bro. Pause. I unsubscribed from Brad. He's negative, bro. Kind of toxic. Him and Ponzi Slayer has this crazy, like, epic battle going on. It's entertaining, but it's drawn out. These guys do not. I have not seen a beef that like real. First of all, looking like a damn statue. Chill the fuck out. Really been working on my health a lot. Haven't been eating the best, but I've been working out very, very consistent. Yeah, they've had a crazy battle for a while. So, skies are blue, clouds are white, and I think to myself, yeah, Ponzi's funny as fuck, bro. 401k plans aren't scams. Yeah, I mean they can't be, especially if you have a company match. Like when I worked at Target, like they would give you 5% of your paycheck if you wanted to match that much. So, for example, 5% of your paycheck is $100, and you put in your 401k, they would give you $100 and like Target shares or whatever you wanted. That's pretty cool. My pay changes based on numerous factors, but the last 2 months have been tight, and I'm frugal as fuck. I need to be more frugal. Yeah, I need to be better. I'm saving money, but it's like I could save a lot more money if I just chill the fuck out. But I've been buying shit, doing shit, taking trips and stuff. After Ibiza, I'm really going to tone it down a lot. I'm not really going to travel. I was going to go to Japan, but I think I'm just going to skip it and just wait for like a year because I really want to buy this crypto dip with everything I got, So, but I've been absent. absolutely going hamathy. So, but I'm enjoying life, having fun. One more big trip. Rorschach says Roddy hasn't been eating the best. That is because he includes eating ass in his diet. Look, ass is a delicacy, okay? Rodder says eating ass is surprisingly low in calories. Absolutely, right? So it's a free food, You know what is interesting, guys? It's been a while since we had a real exciting candidate, right? I was watching Tim Dillon and Joe Rogan the other day, and there's so much divide in this country. We're like literally begging for one person, one shining fucking star. I don't know who's it going to be. One charismatic motherfucker to just step up and say, "I'm the change you all need," right? But who's it going to be, and what are their intentions going to be? When a country is divided as ours, when people are so like, all it takes is for one evil motherfucker, i.e. Hitler, to just come up and be charismatic and just say, I'm going to lead you guys to the promised land. Obviously, that's an extreme example, but there's been different leaders throughout time that, had that same vibe of just charisma. But what will be their intentions, I don't know. I feel like we're begging for a real leader, right? For some real leadership. Like now more than ever, I feel like the trust of like the government is just at an all-time low. Like no one trusts the government. Like it's almost commonplace to assume that they're lying to us when they tell us anything. Like, yeah, they're fucking lying to us. You know what I mean? That's not good. That's not good. Eating ass is leftovers. I swear we would be one shit show if a lot of us were hanging out together. Dude, we would have so much fun though, Rorschach. Dude, imagine if we all hung out together, dude. It'd be crazy, right? All right, imagine. It'd be nuts. It'd be nuts. I'm surprised you haven't had a female president yet. Who's ready for the first male first lady? Ooh! Dyson says, yo, Rodney, not sure if this is brought up, but Binance has halted all deposits in the withdrawals at the moment. That's why the burn rate is substantially lower. It will change once they open back up. What's up, Dyson? They're only doing deposits and withdrawals on Terra Luna Classic. But, I mean, what about swaps? Because it's like if you're depositing or withdrawing Terra Luna, like why would you deposit it? Like if you withdraw from the Binance exchange, fine. Are you going to keep depositing and withdrawing it, like just to do that, just to burn and get tax fees and taxes the whole time? It has to be for swaps too, like making it easily like for like any kind of spot trading, right? Yeah, Hillary Clinton sucks. In my state, our governor has the first man. Hey. Our government is corrupt as hell. They all retire as multimillionaires and normal salaries. Well, the thing I like to think of is like, look, it's all a club, and we ain't in it. Shout out to George Carlin, right? We ain't in it. We're not in it. Thoughts on Minority Mindset channel? I've seen that a few times. I can't really remember, but I've seen it, right? It's like it's a Middle Eastern guy, right, Javi? It's been a while since I've seen it. Michael Obama. Osm says we need to move from Biden and Trump. Fresh start. That's my vote. So sick of the recycled president candidates: Bush, Clinton's, Obama's administration, Trump, etc. New would be the best. 100%. 100%. Oh my God. Henoch for president, classy for first lady. Dude, Seiko Hunt does not like classy crypto. Big Aces, I've always been amazingly disappointed at the candidates we have to choose from for America's highest office: president, senators, congressmen. Yeah, I know. If pirates call treasure booty, then little pieces of shit must be called doubloons. What? Okay, I gotta check out Minority Mindset again, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Yeah, he's like the Middle Eastern guy. Bro, let's be honest. Sandstorm was president. Dude, imagine. Hi, guys. Fucking. I like Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, she's kind of a baddie, right? Like low key. I know. I think she's just kind of sexy. Classy, fight. I'm bringing you the real hard hitting news. Mass Parsons Rodney's inability to objectively view Trump's presidency as a stain on America's history is why Rodney's views can't be taken seriously. Mask Powers is so salty. I saw you salty about the MetaMonkey AI thing. How would you view it as a stain? You know, as a stain. He was a fucking charismatic, fucking over the top, degenerate guy. Real hard ass businessman who got in office. You know, economic prosperity, but act like a damn doofus on social media. What do you want me to say? Just because you hate Trump doesn't mean I have to hate Trump, you little fucking weirdo. You know, if you're gonna get all butthurt, just take a hike. You know, it's not about my side versus your side. It's just about fucking doing things right for the people. He did some things great. He did some things wrong. I know I'm not one of these crazy CNN fucking hit pieces that's going to sit here and be like, oh my God, he's a racist, bigot, homophobe, and yap, 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 because that's not true, right? He's dumb and he shouldn't be on social media and he should shut his mouth and has like very, very poor people skills, you know? But the people elected him. What do you want? Half the country voted for the man. I don't know what you want from me, you know? So stop being butthurt, dude. You know, if you want to have a political fucking argument, go watch CNN or Fox News. They'll do it for you. I don't vote for the person. I vote for the policies. Trump had good policies for us. Don't care if he's a douchebag. He's a douchebag. Yeah. I would vote for Tulsi too. She's a Democrat. I would like to hear more about her, but she's a Democrat, right? Christy says next president will be someone from politics like every other president. Nothing will change. Same old head, been recycled. Deal with exactly. It feels like it's the same people with different faces. I love Classy, but he needs to pay. We don't need a woman to be tough. A tough guy that is white trash as the president. Dust storm is a joke. No comment. Influencers taking advantage of you once again. Rants for 15 minutes. I know, right? Literally. After he gets kicked out of Clear Cryptos. I'm bringing you the hard-hitting news. What? You know, I had a conversation about presidents. You know, I had a conversation about... What do you mean, Classy? No president in the modern age can ever be seen as good. They'll always be bashed both ways. You can't win. When you have the most important job in the world, which you could say, since the United States, you know, we're kind of the leaders of the free world, right? When you have the most important job in the world, you're going to get scrutinized, right? Okay, Mass Powers, look, if you want to go ahead and just go hang out in CNN, it's cool. Hang out. You know? If you don't like Trump, that's fine. Don't like Trump. Fine. Don't care. First Lady Classy is here. That's why I hate politics. Well, my professor just say poly equals many, ticks equals blood sucking insects. He said stay out of it, right? Luna Classic just wicked the trend line. Let's see. On what? The fucking 5-second chart? Donald Trungus is dummy thick. I guess we could agree on that. He's kind of thick, right? I think if you've ever seen, Classy. Where's my $1,000 super chat? God damn it! I see those views, bro. Better donate. I think if you've ever seen Trump speak, I think we know he can't hold a coherent thought. I think we know that. Is it my job to sit here and just be like, oh, I'm not going to shit on Trump, bro. There's many channels that did it. So, yes, Tulsi Gabbard is pretty hot. Yes, that is true. That's worth a vote in my book. I'm just kidding. You know what? I was hanging out with my homegirls, and she said something very, very enlightening. She's like, you know what? I don't vote because I don't know enough to vote. I was like, you know, that's good. That's good. That's good. But people don't think like that, you know. Let's just say Tulsi is a Democrat and she wants to have your gun rights. Just say to have your gun. That's enough. Well, I like guns, so. Classy, where's that blue check? I'm enjoying the back and forth. By the way, Ponzi and Sandstorm, dude, that shit is toxic, but absolutely hilarious. I need to see Sandstorm's side, but Sebastian says that's what the problem, Rodney. 100%. I wound up voting for Trump the second time around for his policies. Trump's ego is a problem, but fuck it, we all have that one friend with a bad ego. Get shit's done, yeah, get shit's done, but yeah, bad ego, yeah. We need a party called New Ideas Party. CNN is trash. CNN and Fox is trash. I need 100K subs for my check mark. Or I need to pay 10K for someone petty validation. You know what's crazy is that if you watch a Spencer Cornelia video, he talked about it, how like, you know, getting verified on Twitter, Instagram, and everything else pretty much is like, it's a pay to earn or pay to play kind of thing. I've got a few DMs saying, hey, you know, they'll give me my blue check mark for $3,000, which is not bad, but I don't know. I'm Mexican. I grew to like him. Well, a lot of people. So what the thing about Trump, why a lot of people liked is because he wasn't he was a fucking asshole. And if anybody's played sports or been any part of organization, the shit that's said behind closed doors versus the shit that's said in the public is night and day. We're so used to having politicians dressed up, speaking properly, while doing the opposite of what they say they're going to do behind closed doors. That's what we're used to. So when Trump came out and talked like someone talked when you were having a casual conversation with your friends, people are like, oh, okay, I can relate to that. That's why he was so relatable. That's why he got elected, right? He wasn't put there. It's not a fucking monarchy, motherfuckers. Regardless of what you think of the voting system, you know, being rigged or whatever, we voted him there. He won. People, that message resonated with him. Do you think half the country is a bunch of raging racists? Or you think they were just dying for a breath of fresh air? And to them, that's what it was, right? So, I mean, that's what it is. You know, I hate when someone says something like disgusting. It's like, what about you? What do you say behind closed doors? You think you're so perfect? You think you're so like, you know, you're so, oh my God, he would say something like that? You know, yeah, you dummy. Because everyone talks like that. Most people say some gruesome shit and some like stuff they wouldn't want anybody to hear behind closed doors. You know, that's what they do because they do that. You know, that's what people do. But people say something in public and they're shocked. It's like, you guys, come on now. Don't be stupid. Right? Jayhawk on that ass. What's up, Starter Bugs? How you doing, bro? Damn, Classy. God, damn. We need a president for the people, by the people, Democrat or Republican, for you should always take care of your house first. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The only time I will vote for, again, if Sanders, you know what's crazy? I feel like Sanders, he had to have been dominating Hillary Clinton. I think that was rigged. They didn't let that man win. I think they didn't let Bernie Sanders win. Remember that? Remember that motherfuckers fill up stadiums and shit? And Hillary Clinton could barely get like a fucking a gymnasium filled with people. Apparently that was, you know, back in the day, the 2016. Bernie Sanders was like a movement, and he lost so bad in the Democratic primaries, right? Yeah, world leaders did respect. How about, remember, Trump met with Kim Jong-un. After saying he was going to blow him up. Oh, what? I mean, I think in the United States and Western cultures, I think we respect compassion. Some people, other leaders, part of the world, they don't respect compassion. Empathy and stuff is seen as weakness, you know? That's just the way other people think. Just because in the United States, we really do value compassion and kindness and empathy. But other people don't, they see that as weakness, right? They like power. They respect power, you know? I don't know why it's like that, just the way it is. My friend voted for Trump because he cheated poor people out of their money and they loved it. I don't see how that's a thing. Bugs up. Buy Luna Classic and HODL, Luna Classic and UST, and Luna 2.0 must all return to the dollar peg public debt validity as long as Terra ran under 14. What are you talking about? Three Pharaohs is on this. I think there's a reason why Do Kwon made a new blockchain. He may have seen Terra Luna Class. I'm not sure if it's ever going to repeg. Doesn't mean he can't pump. Damn, classy PFP looked like a lost dog. Trump was a real. That's why people love about him. Exactly. People didn't like Trump because every news organization, excluding Fox, bashed him and propagated bullshit for 4 years. Our country and public thought is ran by the media. Yeah, I mean, the media runs everything. Trump won because alternative being Hillary Clinton wasn't appealing. That is so true. You know what's crazy? They thought her winning was a layup, right? Remember that? Remember how shocking it was when she lost? They thought that shit was a layup. Awkward night. I mean, mass powers, do your thing, bro. It is like put concrete back under. I mean, say what you want, but people, half the country voted for him. Yes, it is close to the FOMC time, baby. Sanders sold out. A lot of people thought so too. Does he have like 2 houses and shit? Tax the rich. Bitch, you are the rich. I'm a registered Republican, but I would never want an all-Republican government. We have to have a balance of government because when we go too far on one side, people are unhappy. 100%. Sanders' loss was 100% rigged. The party backed Hillary. That cost them everything. 100%. You know, if it was him versus Trump, I think it would have been a different story. Classy, $1,000. Classy. I take Venmo, Cash App. I take USDC too. I'll even take Saitama. Okay. I understand what you're saying, I'm sure, but it's the reason why most of us are here because you don't talk like a lifeless robot. Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah, I mean, people thought Bernie's policies could wreck everything. I don't know. Your friend probably voted for Trump because you saw how dumb you are and you probably love Biden. Damn woke like how I ended up in damn woke like how I end up in Vegas. Did you party last night? A lot of Democrat Republican politicians are afraid of Bernie being president. They know he doesn't let people control him. 100%. Hodge twins for presidents. That'd be Hodge twins are funny. They'd be terrible presidents. See, here's the problem. Crypto drug. So, do you have any black friends? I have so many black friends, and they all like Trump. And for the record, I'm actually 50% black, 50% white. So right down the middle. 50-50, baby. So that's the problem. Like when Joe Biden said if you ain't voting Democrat, you ain't black. You see the problem with that? You know? That's the problem. That's the racism we're talking about. That's racism. It's not about race. Yeah, rest in peace, George Carlin. I love George Carlin. My idea is that, guys, these politicians are a group of elite people. It's a club. We're not in. Do you think really they despise each other? Really? Really? Don't you think it's a bigger version of like some internet beef sometimes that's not really serious? I mean, Ponzi Slayer and Sandstorm, different story, right? But sometimes beef is tailored, right? Sometimes it's a storyline. You have to understand that they're elite. They're powerful, right? It's a club. We're not in it. Personal responsibility. Handle your own issues. If you're waiting on the government to help you and save you, you might be waiting for a while. Now, there's government programs and assistances and those sorts of things. I get it. Fine. But at the end of the day, you are the main controller of your life. Don't let any president, Democrat or Republican, be the one to dictate how you live your life. Just live your fucking life and work for the things you want. The meeting is in about 2 hours. I'd be a terrible president. Winry Inu, get the hell out of here, Chung. Yes, Luna Classic is a degen play, in my opinion. Elon for U.S. dictator? Maybe we need a dictator, right? It doesn't matter. The government and world are controlled by higher ranks in the shadows. Right. Andrew Tate for president. You have a Bugatti? Dirty Miner with a $5 donation is not to change the chat, but did you see Putin said nukes and it's not a bluff? Biden is headed to the UN to deal with it. I did see that. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, yeah, Ukraine war, Putin declares partial military mobilization. So he's he said something about like it not being we'll see. Threatens nuclear response, and he's activating some of the reserve. I don't know if that's real. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I did see that. Let's see. Yeah, very polarizing, right? CryptoPunk says, since Classy jumped in and didn't pay you, I got you. I appreciate it, Crypto. Thank you so much. Classy, that is $20 towards your now $980 debt. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you, CryptoPunk, bro. Dirty Miner Apparel says, Colorado is going to be giving $1,000 a month to all Alphabet people. Wait, what? The new rate hike is announced in about an hour or so. Sebastian says, damn right, Rodney. Lived in a Latino household in my childhood with my mom's family in the 80s. We lived fine because my family worked hard, personal responsibility all day. You know? Yeah, you know. I'm sure a lot of us grew up in pretty shitty households, right? Gotta work, gotta go get it. Dude, no one, especially as an older man, no one cares about your problems. They really don't. Do you have a few friends and family that care? No one cares about your problems. They just don't. It is a cold world out there. It is a cold, cold world out there. You know? It is a cold, cold. If you've ever been on your own, you understand. Christy says a nuclear response would bring the world together. Exactly. Yeah. 100%. Everybody doing UBI these days. Andrew Yang was right all along. Oh, universal basic income. People like that, right? Classy, I tried to donate to you last night, but it wouldn't let me, and it wouldn't let me talk to your channel either. I'm not sure. I know Classy does this live stream a lot, which you probably should live stream more. But thank you so much for the $5 donation, Dirty Miner. I appreciate you, bro. Osm says, I'm registered Republican and I voted for Obama. Vote for what you think is best at the time, not because someone told you to do it. 100%. So anyone know what happened with Sandstorm and Clear Cryptos? I don't know. So remember, Clear Cryptos and Sandstorm and those motherfuckers were all like trying to dunk on us and whatnot. And then, you know, I made that video and whatnot, and they kicked him out for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's some kind of ploy. I don't know if it's real. I don't know, but I don't know. Apparently, Sandstorm's making videos on trying to expose them and whatnot. I love how the elites like voting for policies they don't have to live with. The second 50 migrants show up to Martha's Vineyard, it's, oh my God, calling the military to get rid of them. Well, yeah, it's all about getting your vote. They'll say anything to get your vote. That's what I'm saying. It's about power. 100% crypto Jones. When you assume all responsibility, watch your life change. Yeah, if you can say that everything in my life that's happened is my fault or because of me and the decisions I've made, shit changes, right? But obviously life isn't fair. Some shit happens to people, like, you know, diseases and those sorts of things, which sometimes you can't help. I'm pro-war. Let Russia have some fun. They said they are going to attack the Ukraine army that's building up. They're already fighting, right? We got Alexis. We have about an hour till the FOMC meeting starts. Hour and a half, something like that. How did you and Classy amend the relationship? I was gone for a while. Well, it all started with Saitama. because me and Classy weren't really friends, or because of the whole Steve Racket crypto thing and the Saitama thing. I was kind of dunking on it, saying it was, and Saitama was, of course, ride or die. Classy was ride or die for Saitama, and then we know what happened with Saitama. So let me squash the beef. Oh, you're welcome, Alexas. Yeah, I won't be going live, but Ozam Austin will be going live, so you'll be able to check it out when it comes to that stuff. The story of Rodney and Classy should start at the end and work its way to the beginning. What do you mean? I think I'm voting. I think voting should be for men only. That's why I'm voting Republican. 100% Republican. Voting for men only. That's so dumb. But I know you're trolling. Yeah, Clear Cryptos is whack. I mean, I see what they're trying to do in crypto education, right? Like the product I'm with, Debt Connect, is doing crypto education too, and I love making those videos because I think they're fun and they're informative. But people don't like those videos. Some people do, but yeah, I'm gonna make more tutorials and videos like that. I have a couple coming out in the next few weeks, so. Thank you so much, my Ultra Journey. I appreciate you, bro. Kill the trails. I can't wait to see how the Ultra goes. Basically, crypto is basically controlled by the government. Yeah, what was decentralized is not really decentralized anymore, right? Three Pharisees grew up in nearly homeless, exiled by a racist German family. Caused me and my brothers are mixed. We were ill infants dying in German Amish fam cult, maybe. Mom ran us to hospital and we were shunned. Damn. Well, you're here live now, baby. So they are suing for getting sent to Martha's Vineyard, so illegally entering our country and sue us? Really? If you call Trump a racist and not Biden, Hillary, Clinton's, Obama, etc., then you are a hypocrite. They only color those corrupt racist scum see is green. They don't care for any of us. That's what I'm saying. Saitama is officially dead, 100%. I mean, it can still pump in the future, and I think it's going to. I just don't think it's going to get $7 billion again. Andy says, border states asked for help in the southern border. They never got it. That's why this all happened. I mean, I live on the border, so. State education and Henoch 101 is all. Ooh. Mass says, and I wasn't salty when I was going back and forth with Dr. Crypto. He's an empty jiggler and needs a dose of reality. Ooh, damn. I thought you were going back with Awesome about MetaMonkey AI, right? Getting back blackpooled out here. Getting blackpooled out here? What do you mean, downtown? Bitcoin is pumping? Uh-oh. Did someone get the news before us? That's moving a little bit. I'm sure some people know some of this before we do. Jerome's texting people right now. Hey, man. 50 basis points. Dude, imagine. Oh, Barracuda. I'm jacked. I know I have to. Dude, Echoes, you're the GOAT, bro. I saw you with Meet Kevin yesterday, bro. How's it going, bro? If you guys don't, you guys should know Echoes from above. He did a little aim, and you guys were killing it, right? Meet Kevin. Echoes confronting Meet Kevin yesterday, right? Was this yesterday, right? Yeah. Dude, good for you, man. He got me pissed. He got pissed at me the first 4 minutes. Angie says, that Luna Classic video yesterday made me very funny. Please, Daddy. Half the people in the chat didn't have a clue. I know. People are... Do you guys see my Terra Luna Classic video yesterday? People were so mad. I was just trolling the community because it's funny, right? No sense of reality or anything. We need Binance, man. Binance needs to get on board with that shit, bro. Like, Binance really needs to, like, support what's going on. Mononoke pumping, Edgar. Oh, you're welcome, bro. Short Bitcoin when it pumps to 20K. Shout out to you for going back to posting solo vids again. Yeah, I got to start posting those videos again, you know? But it's just like, there's nothing really to talk about. All there is crypto news. There's clips here and there, and maybe I should post a little more. But I feel like the news show is the best way to do it. Yeah, maybe I should make more short. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, the Henoch Jack video? Damn, I forgot to watch it. It's still there. It's still there. It's great, bro. That's what first led me to your channel. All the sarcasm and whatnot. I was camping, bro. I went camping Friday, bro. The short, straight to the point videos. Yeah, I need to do those. Maybe I need to do more cryptocurrency news update videos, like 5 a day, but it's kind of a lot. I kind of like the news, you know. I like doing the news, like just hanging out with you guys in the morning for 2 hours, but those short videos are pretty good. Would you ever do a live chat with Clay, bro? Yeah, 100%. Off the Grid says, my Mexican family always told me to eat onion if you want to grow facial and body hair. I think I overloaded because my nipple hair is long as hell. Well, you can shave your nipple hair, right? I will take Trump's mean Twitter tweets over what the American people. I see that, Chris Crocs. Edgar says, you have an awesome day, brother. It was Shoulders Day. What are you hitting today? I'm probably hitting legs today. I might just take a little bit of a day off, though. I killed my chest yesterday with one of my friends, and then I had a crazy back day before that. So I'm actually really tired. I went to bed really late last night. You did good FA videos? What do you mean by FA? He can, but it will come back longer. You got to keep shaving those babies, right? Yeah, leg day does suck, but I mean, like I said, I just had surgery on my knee, so I'm still taking it easy, but I'm still able to squat pretty heavy. Well, I'm relative to, you know, the population, but to other people that work out, I'm not really squatting that heavy, but I'm getting back in the swing of things. So I'm tired. I went to bed late last night, so I'm probably going to take a little nap skis right now. Oh, I say that, but I'm probably not. I'm going to post on TikTok because I got to do my TikTok posts. I appreciate that, Echoes. Yeah, ACLs are no joke. And now, right around the time, like right now, is where ACLs usually re-tear because people get too confident. And a little bit, not now, Richard's balling. I don't think now's the time for it. You know, we'll bust it out a little later though. Matrix Inu. Hey, Trump calling Elon Musk a bullshit artist is appropriate. After all, it does take one to know one. Hey, fundamental analysis, news that could move the price on certain coins. You like those videos? Okay. They don't get a lot of views, so. But sometimes, if it's a hype one, they do. Love to the DJs. Thank you so much, Crypto Jones. I appreciate you, bro. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic day. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe I'll make some more of those videos for you guys. I think the best way to spend my time right now really is, and of course, I'll start the grind harder and harder coming up. But you guys love the news, right? You guys really love the news, so. Hey, farmer. I know I need to get on Twitch again, maybe for a little bit today, play some Super Smash Brothers. But I'm preparing for a long trip next week. So I'm making a educational video. It'll be published probably Monday about how to look at a white paper. So the importance of looking at white papers. I like the news and your take as well. Maybe I should make a small. I always think about making the coffee and crypto and then making a smaller segment right after coffee and crypto where I talk about the news altogether. Like it'll just be called clips. Like same thumbnail, same everything, but just clips. You're not Brad the Death Storm. It's not that like it's just hard to watch his channel. When I used to go to the gym, I see a lot of calisthenics. I would watch Chris Heria, but he became Rodney, you should also clip your live streams. Dude, I need an editor, bro. That's what I need an editor, bro, to do that shit for me. The thing that so what I've been kind of thinking about what I've been kind of thinking about is having like Cryptos R Us has a structure to his show. So you can go back and watch the segments. Mine is kind of all over the place because I talk to the chat a lot. And so the ideas kind of get bounced around. So it's more like it's more like a conversation. Although we do talk about the news, it's never cohesive in one section. So it's hard to go back and find what you're looking for when you're watching the show, you know, retroactively or after the fact, right? So no, it wasn't announced just yet, Crypto. Not yet. We're waiting for it. Yes, hit the funny button, baby. You've been the source of FA for a few people. I'm sure of it. Just like George, Banter, Austin, etc. You guys didn't know it. Yeah, I mean, crypto. I mean, I haven't even been in YouTube for a year yet. You know, so we're still growing. We're still getting after it. Our year anniversary for our channel is coming up next month, October 11th, when we first made our first crypto video. So, you know, we're here for the long run, right? We're here for crypto as a whole. No. Awesome Austin's going to go live and probably cover it. So, you know. Let's see. Let me see. FHO. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, see you later. Richard's balling. Does he even do live streams? They play with your emotions and tell you what you want to hear. Yeah, I know, 100%. Who does live streams? Who are you asking? Who are you asking about? Oh, Henoch? No, I don't think so. You think you're better than me, Bernie? You think you're better than me, bro? God. Mass powers off the damn top ropes. Is it true Richard Hart will add or gonna add Luna? What do you mean? Is that what you mean by RH? Echoes from above, dude. Your video on the YouTube grifter charged with violating federal securities laws was very, very interesting. So if you guys don't know, if you're a YouTuber, like and you're promoting a project, you have to tell people that you're getting paid. You know, you can't just show something and pretend like you're not getting paid, right? You have to tell people you're getting paid. You think you're better than me, Bernie? Huh, bro? Jayhawk, I don't have your number. I'll text you my number later. The dust storm. Please respond, Rod. Bunch of Bitcoin from Huobi to Binance. What does it mean? That maybe they don't trust Huobi, the exchange? That could be it. You know, Georgios. You know, what this bear market really taught us is that a lot of people were really, I mean, it's not like every cryptocurrency company or exchanges or something like that failed, but a lot of people failed when, you know, the market turned bad, right? When Terra Luna fucked a lot of things up. So I think that a lot of people got exposed. A lot of companies got exposed. And a lot of people are not going to, you know, take their chances leaving their monies in smaller cryptocurrency exchanges. Although I think Huobi's kind of up there, right? So biggest crypto exchange by volume. They have to be up there, right? Huobi? Let's see. Yeah, they're up there. They have $500 million. So they're up there. I mean, volume, they're number 9 on exchange score, whatever that means. I don't know what this so market cap exchange score based on the following what traffic factor. Okay. Volume as well, confidence volume. Okay, so exchange score is pretty much like the trust overall. And they are, you know, they're number 9. So that's not bad. Top 10, you know. When it comes to volume, they got to be way down there though. Man, when it comes to volume, they're like dead way down there. So I don't know. Bruh's so delusional. He really flexed someone else's money. Yeah, well, I mean, me and Enoch argued about it. You know, I just thought he had that MLM scammy vibes, but not saying he's a scammer or anything like that. So that's the vibes I got, and he got mad at me for that and whatnot. Exactly. Yeah, Brad. Yeah, 100%. Whale alert's going crazy. Yeah, maybe people, because right now you want to trust the big daddies, and the big daddy right now is Binance always. I was such an ugly kid when I played in the sandbox. The cat kept covering me up. Damn. Okay, Dylan says, I'm so bullish on Gala. I think Gala's a good play. I mean, I would diversify, but where's Bree at? Bree like has a weird work schedule, so she's always kind of sleeping. She literally works in the middle of the night. So I looked to see if my shit's frozen. You sleeping? No, I'm still here. But I'm about to take off, guys. Austin is going to go live in 2 minutes, and he's going to be covering what the FOMC, what they say out of the meeting. So make sure to check that out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit that like button on the way out. Yeah, Bri. Yeah, Bri, you're working a lot. You know, it's understandable. You know, F's in the motherfucking chat. Austin's going live. Make sure to migrate over there. I do appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.